Pilates, and we are going to do Pilates with weights today. Of course, the weights are optional. It'll be a great workout, pretty standard stuff that we know. But let's start with our warm-up. We are sitting on our mat. We're on our sit bones. It'd be great if our legs could be folded, but if they can't, we get it. Put one leg out. Make sure you switch to the other side. Your head is over your tailbone, your ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, your belly button to the spine. You're going to bring your arms up. Inhale up, exhale to ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale over to one side. Just put your hand here and then into the corner of the room up there. So I want you to feel the pull up out of your glute that is pushing into the floor. Your bicep is over your ear. Take a nice deep breath here. And you're going to put your hand on your ear and guide your head over to the other side. You want that big opening between your ear and your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath there. Oh, we want to feel all the breathing today. So inhale across, rotate, and wipe that arm out to that half circle. You're looking down, so don't push your head back on your neck. You want to feel that big opening. So you're really pulling the shoulder blade away from the other one, keeping that hand for support on the back, in the back. All right, hand on the thigh. The other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate, lift up. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. We're holding it right here and breathing 3 times. Make sure you keep your shoulders open, your head over your tailbone. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back. Roll the shoulders back twice. Roll the shoulders forward twice. Let's switch sides, however you're aligned. Inhale up, exhale to ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale again. Hand is on the floor. Arm is going into the corner of the ceiling. Stay on your sit bones. You're taking a nice big breath here. Putting your hand over your ear, guiding your head across. Yay. We love strength. Yay. All right. Then inhale across, exhale to rotation, sweep it out. Make sure your eyes are looking ahead on the floor. Feel the separation of those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Take your hand onto your thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Let's breathe 3 times. Find that spiral staircase. Last 2 breaths. Last one. And inhale. Bring it back to the front. Hands together. Push through. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. You pull in through the belly, through the abdominis rectus, and then behind that chest. You're trying to get the back open without winging your shoulders in any direction. Beautiful. Now, put your hands in front of your ears, the bottom of your feet together. Hinge to the corner of the room in the front. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Your eyes are ahead on the floor, not rolling down, looking at your feet, just right there ahead. Rotate your elbows to the floor and then lower and lift. Beautiful. Take the legs out to a nice wide open legs position. We drop knees to one side and then to the other. You are doing great. Yay. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring ourselves up, tuck under, come to tabletop. All right, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're going to inhale, pushing that bottom and head toward each other, pulling the belly button to the spine. So you're making this nice and long. And then you're going to exhale to a cat curl, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Nose is going toward the thighs, right? And then inhale, pushing it together. Those shoulder blades are together. You're pulling through and then pushing through. Getting yourselves nice and open. And last one, inhale, bottom and chin up. Good. And then exhale to the ceiling. Beautiful. And we're going to sit back into child pose, then reach our hands forward. Nice. Take a nice deep breath here. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Curl yourself up. I'm going to come and straighten this just a little bit. Swing around onto your backs. We are going to do our warm-ups. Now, I want to remind you, Roxanne, I want to remind you not to hold the weights if it gives you any kind of threat to your shoulder, your wrists, or your neck, okay? Or any place. Eyelids. Roll yourself all the way down. Lift your glutes up, take them down the mat. Wiggle your chest up right here. And we're going to start with the step down. So let's take those legs to tabletop one at a time. Point them. Make sure your knees are over your ankles or ankles over your hips. Touch one foot down on inhale, exhale back up. So you exhale back to that neutral spine. You want to feel yourself. You can feel that transverse abdominal. Put your hand on your belly. You can feel that moving, right? So you really want that to elongate as you're doing this work. Now, when you step down, that arches your back a little bit. If you're stepping down with both legs, you'd really feel that. So what I want you to do is constantly be in the protection racket, right? You're protecting your body. All right, keep touching and lifting. So we're activating our hips right here. We're activating the transverse abdominal. The backs of those legs are starting to become part of our work. And we know that so much in Pilates has to do with the movement of the legs. All right, we're going to do 4 more in this position, 4 more sets in this pace, 3 more in this pace. Good. 2 more in this pace. Perfect. Last one in this pace, both sides. And then as we come up, we double time, touch and touch. So this starts to give us an oxygen feed right here. We're getting some oxygen fed right into those hips. So back in the home studio, yay. I know where to put my camera. I have a tripod for it. I know the lighting. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. But it's fun to be on the road and teach from the road. 1. All right, bring those legs to tabletop. You can stay here for your hundreds, or you could curl up. That's better because that kind of gives you your back position. You're looking straight through those thighs. You can be in the curl up and have your legs out into Pilates right here. Have your hands at your side. Pumping for 5. Inhale, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Pumping for 5. Exhale till we get to 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hug your knees, circle them around, lower your head 3 times. Don't lower your head 3 times, circle around 3 times. Circle the other way 3 times. All right, we are going to grab those weights. I am only using 3s, and I recommend that's where you stay, 2s or 3s, because we are focusing on the core. We are using this, the shoulders and the smaller muscles in our body, not the globals. So I really want you to have an idea of your capacity. Now, remember too, these are not required. You can get this workout without these weights. So we're going to put them out into a Y, show you from a different angle here. And then we're going to take our legs to tabletop, and we're going to push those legs out. And as you push them out, you're going to bring the weights forward. So, and you could be in a curl up for this if you want to protect your back. So you take it out and in. Good. And bring it back to that Y, because I want it to be a little bit into those lats. Good. Exhale back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice pointed feet, always the default in Pilates unless otherwise instructed. Good job. Nice. Beautiful. Last 10 and 9. Let's hope it's this easy through the whole class, right? 8. No. 7. You like a challenge. I know you like to be aspirational. 6. Am I correct? 5. Nice. 4. And we're going to stay at the top for the last one. 3. And then add on to it 2 and 1. Now hold it here. And I'd love for you to curl up here, because we're going to be moving the arms. So you're going to be lowering one arm and lifting the other, and lowering and lift. So make sure you're in that curl up. The other thing you could do is put weight down and put the hand behind the the hand behind the head, and then move to the other side. I'll tell you when, because we're doing 20 of these, and I'll tell you when we get to 10. We're right now at 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull that belly in. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. This is why we want to keep it light. 8, 9, and 10. Now put those weights together by the hips. Push forward for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lower one weight. Bring one leg down, the other leg up. The hand circles under. You switch legs, and it goes under. This is our scissor, using the weight behind the legs as we move. Good job. Take it over and over and over. Again, you can have a hand behind your head if you need it, and just use those legs. Good. 8 more. 8 and across. 7 and good. 6. Perfect. I'm going a little slow. 5. I know nobody's mad about that. 4. Nice. 3. Good job. 2. Perfect. And 1. And we've got it. All right. Lying all the way down. You're going to take the arm behind the head, and you're going to put the weight, take the arm behind the head, and then put the weight in the core, in your wing right here, in the bridge between your arm and your shoulder. You're going to take one leg out, and we're going to come across the full up and down, not to the center, the full up and down for 10. All right, so we're going across and 1. Take it all the way down. Across and 2. Across and 3. Across and 4. Across and 5. Roll up and down. And 6, vertebrae by vertebrae. You have that head supported. 7, 8, 9. You got it. And 10. You're going to hold it right here. Extend that arm along beside the hip. And you're going to come to the knee and push with that hand at the same time for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down. Let's take that weight in the other hand, put it in the crook of that wing over here on the other side. Curl yourself up, keep yourself down, extend that leg, and then come across and 1. Across, make sure you curl all the way down. We don't want any part of your head holding your neck, right? 4, nice. 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, good. And 10, hold it here, extend the arm, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back to center, lower it down, take the leg straight up. You have your arm on the outside of one leg. In my case, it's the right leg. I'm going to open those legs and bring it in, and then bring it back out to the right. Now, one of the things you could do it just like I just did it here, in and out, or you can take it into a curl as you come in, and then lower as you come out. 2, I would like to do 20 of these. And again, you can put your hand behind the head if, the neck is one of the things you have issues with. 4, good. 5, and then of course you can stay down. 6, but you can feel the difference. 7, when you use the whole core for this. 8, because this is the abdominis rectus. 9, and the transverse abdominals and the obliques. 10 more. 1, take your time. 2, 3, keep those legs nice and tall. 4, pointed to the ceiling. 5, this really is an all core workout. 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. And we pulse through for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. Lie down, put it on the other side. Get those legs nice and long. Make sure you're still over your hips. Open. Again, you can put your hand behind the head. 1. Good. 2. Now place that arm on the outside. Just don't be lazy with it. 3, and let it drop on the floor. 4, right by that hip. 5, you would never be lazy, right? 6, not this crew, not the people watching or taking. 7, 8, 9, you've got it. 10 more. 1, 2, feeling that in the abdominis rectus. 3, 4, good job. 5, we do a lot of vertebrae by vertebrae stuff today. 6, up and down. 7, 8, 9, you got it. And let's go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and bring your knees to the halfway bend. So the 45, here's your full, here's your tabletop, here's your halfway. All right, so we're going to stick with those obliques. We're going to do pendulum to one side with a reach over to the other. All right, so it's going over and 1. So you're going to about 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock, depending on what side you're doing. 3, feel those obliques. Yes. 4, and we row back. So with the elbow. 5, row back like you're doing pageant. 6, you're coming, bringing the weight by your waist. 7, 8, nice job. 9, you got it. Whew. 10 more. 1, and we're going to hold it over there and do something else. 2, aren't you excited? Oh, yes, I'm so excited. 3, 4, I've been dreaming about this workout because I've missed weights for 5 weeks. 5, so I had to get my hands on them. 6, combo tomorrow. Kettlebell. 7, so excited. 8, good job. 9, 20. You're going to hold it here. Just hold it and touch down with your toes and up. 2, now the transverse abdominal. 3, good job. You still have that twist, so there's some oblique attention. 4, 5, reach. 6, try not to lose that unless it's hard for your shoulder. Get rid of the weight. 7, and raise the arm up. 8, with a little bit of a curve in it. 9, that will release the shoulder. So the more you put the elbow in, the more it takes the weight off the shoulder. 10. All right, I think that was 10. All right, let's go to the other side. Ready for the pendulum? Take it over and 1. Over and 2. 3. So we know when the arm is stiffened and long. 4, the shoulder becomes a lever. 5, and it's, moving this big rod. 6, 7, when you bend the elbow a little bit, you put some muscle into the tricep bicep. 8, so that relieves the shoulder a little bit. 9, it does not take the burden off the shoulder, so don't get confused. 10, that you're really going to save your shoulder just by doing that. 1, remember the shoulder will do things it's not supposed to do because it can. 3, you know how a little kid just says, okay, I can swing this high and then I can jump? That's what the shoulder is. The shoulder is the kid flying off the swing. 6, nice. 7, reach. 8, I've been very sensitive about them for many, many years. 9, and hold it over here for 10. Take it down. And 2, I learned a lot about the shoulder. 3, because of one particular person I had in body sculpting. 5, named Pauline. I don't know if people remember her. 6, 7, touching down, keeping that top position. 8, took her 2 years for her shoulder to mend. 9, but she stuck to it. 10 more. But what I did was a deep dive into how I could help her. 2, so I did a lot of training on the shoulder. 3, nice. 4, 5, good job. 6, 7, reach up. 8, nice. 9, and 10. All right, I have more on the back, but I'm going to go to the side for now. So let's put our hands on our shins and circle around 4 times. 3 and 4, and then reverse it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's go into our pike. Take a weight with you. I'm sitting on one, don't want to do that. And again, if you're the kind of person like me who needs a little bit of padding at various parts of the workout, bring your pad. I'm finding this back mat so good because of the rubber bottom, so it just kind of holds its position. We are going to go into pike. So elbow back, glutes are back, legs are forward, nice and pointed and strong, belly button to spine. You tuck those hips under. We're going to have the weight. We're going to put our arm here. And as we lift and lower, we're going to do a tricep kick out, right? So it's 1. Try not to put the legs together. 2, just right close to each other. 3, 4, 5, going for 20. 6, nice. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Hold it up there, flatten your arm out, bring it in, and we're going to bring the bottom leg up. As you bring the bottom leg up, you're going to push out. So you're getting extra tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower them down. We're going to do 10 with the arm up, coming to both legs. Now, one of the things that happens here is people start to drop down. I want you to keep lifted. Let's go. 1, 2, take your time. 3, this is slow for me, right? 4, I want you to acknowledge that. 5, 6, 7, 8, good job. 9, you've got it. And 20. Bend those knees in, bring yourself up, and we're going to our plank tuck unders. I'm pretty excited about those. All right, let me get that weight out of the way. But let me remind you, on plank, you can have your legs staggered. You can have your legs stacked. You can have one leg behind, or you can do it a semi-plank by having the knees at 45. Okay, I think on this side, I'm going to be stacked. I'm going to be long arm. I'm going to lift myself up into that plank. Take that arm nice and high. Curl under. Only 10. 2. Good job. 3. Lift. 4. Make sure your hand is coming down from your shoulder, not in front of it. 8. 6. 7. Good job. 8. Stevie, try to jump ahead. 9. Let's do 10 tuck unders here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the weight down. Flip around to your plank. Put your knees down. Sit back into child pose. And sit behind it. Get the lumbar nice and long. And you get your head onto the floor and sit back a little more. Let your arms drag behind if they want to. All right, bring yourself up. Let's go to the other side with all that fun stuff. All right. Elbows back. The glutes are back. Where's my baby weight? The only time I get to use my baby weights. Tuck those hips under. Point those feet nice and hard. We have first this tricep, then we have that tricep. So we'll start here. Let's go. 1, 2, nice tight legs. 3, very extended. 4, as long as you could get them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The leg does not have to go high. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Hold it up there. Flatten the arm to the front. Bringing that bottom leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift and lower. Don't let it fall. Don't jerk it. 5, 6, 7. Try not to fall back on that glute. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. All right, both legs, arms are up. We only do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. No jerking. 5. Bring it together. 6. It's gradual. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, going into that plank. Now remember, one side might be like a long arm, extended leg plank. The other one might be bent arm, bent knee plank. It depends on the part of the hip down here that the weight is on. So you want to be very aware that what's gravity is pushing weight on the lower part more than you think it is. All right, I'm going to come up. I'm staggering on this side because that is my weak hip. Bring yourself up. Let's go under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put the weight down. Come around to your plank. Put your knees on the ground. Okay, we're doing something different. We have a stretch where we take our arm under and we bring it up. When we put the weight on that, it gives us this kind of work in this area here where I can be a little bit curved. So it provides me with a little bit more strength and alignment for that part. Maybe it'll do that for you too. We're going to do 10 across and then lift for 10. So take it across and 1, across and 2, 3, lift up, 4, nice, 5, lift, 6. Now we're going to lift to the front, not the back. 7, good job. 8, let your waist turn. 9, good. Take it across. 10, now lift right here. 1, 2, you feel that on the outside of that shoulder. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take it to the outside as well. Take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that down. Take it over to the other side. 1, lift. 2, nice. 3, good job. 4, lift. 5, perfect. 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got it. And take it across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull the belly in. Want to protect that back. Take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Beautiful job. We're coming onto our backs. Grab the other weight. Ding, ding, ding. All right. One of our friends, the roll-ups. So one of the things I want you to be aware of is you don't want to put your arms all the way back with the weight. You want to have it a little bit in front of your ears, right? Because when you go all the way back, you can feel, don't do it. You can feel that strain in your neck and shoulders. So we're going to curl up with these weights. We're going to push them to the ceiling. We're going to take them to the outside of the feet going across. Push it back to the ceiling and curl yourself back down and bring in your legs if you want to. I'm going to do it that way for 3 and then I'll go to long legs. Curl it up and we'll also do a progression. Take it to the ceiling, push it across, bring it back up, keep the shoulders away from your ears and bring it all the way down. Good. Curl it up, push it to the ceiling, take it to the outside of the legs and push, bring it up and take it all the way down. Now I'm going to go long legs. Curl it up. You could stay with the bent legs. Take it to the ceiling. Push it across. Bring it up and bring it all the way down. Nice. Curl it up. Number 5. Lift it to the ceiling. Take it across. Lift it up and bring it all the way down. Number 6. Curl it up. Lift it to the ceiling. Take it across. Bring it up and bring it all the way down. For number 7, we're going to start with the hands at the side. Again, you can stay with the first 2 positions, either of those, or you can come to the hands at the side, which is a little bit more of a challenge. So you're going to hover those arms up, lift them to the ceiling, take it outside of your toes, bring it up, and curl it all the way back to the side. Curl it up. You know that first breath is everything, right? Take it across, bring it up, and curl it all the way to the side. Let's do that again. This is going to be number 9. Number 10 will be a present. Curl it up, take it to the ceiling, take it across, bring it up, and take it all the way down. So, butterfly for number 10. Now, remember, when we're doing ones where our hamstrings are disengaged, it takes a little minute to kind of get where you want to put your power. So we're actually going to do 2 of these. I know 11's an odd number, so maybe we'll do 3. All right, just a brief note. You can have your legs down or all the way up, depending on where you want them, whatever feels comfortable for you. And of course, you could be doing 1, 2, or 3. You don't need to be doing these. I do want to start overhead on this because we don't have much leverage. So curl it up, find your power, lift it up, take it across, bring it back up. Let's do 2 more. Bring it up. Use that core. Yeah, we found it. We found our power. Take it across, lift it up, and bring it all the way down. Last one. Curl it. You found it without bouncing. Push it across, take it up, and bring it all the way down. Let's just get rid of those weights for a couple of exercises because, yeah, that's the same muscle over and over again. I'm swinging my legs back and forth because that feels good. All right. Just getting rid of those weights, not engaging the shoulders for 2 exercises, and then we'll go back to the weight work because I know you're loving it. Aren't you loving it? Good job. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up into our seated pike position, and I know this is natural with the weights, but I really want us to take a little bit of a break. So let's curl ourselves up, and we're right here. I want you to take your feet off the floor if you can. You can put your hands down if you want to. Point those feet, push them out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Put your hand underneath. We're going to take one leg out, the other leg out. First leg in, second leg in. Out and out, in and in. Let's take your hands away. And out, in and in. 4. Nice. 5. Again, you can have your hands on the floor. 6. You could also be on your elbows or even lying down. 7. Good. 8. Good. 9. 10 more. Now you're going to start with the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, in, 8, 9, and 10. Anybody need a forward fold? Flex your feet. First, go to one side, get that turn, lift up, and then go to the other side. Nice, lift up, and then lower your chest toward your thighs, hands at the sides of your legs. Come on down and get that stretch out in your back. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath and bring your body up. Inhale, and then lower, exhale. Back to weights. Again, totally optional. Let's get our weights. Scoot ourselves down to the mat. Your legs are at 45. We're coming up to our big crunch. We love our big crunch, right? So our arms are to the side. They're bent halfway to cactus. And we are going to take a big inhale and exhale. And let's bring it together. 1, nice. 2, good job. 3, out. 4, nice. 5, perfect. 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up here on 10. Stay up here, stay up here, stay up here. Then push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're coming over. We're coming over. What I'd like you to do is put your weights outside your mat. And they'll be where you need them to be. Come on down. Open those legs up. Lower your upper body. Stretch your body out. Pull that belly button to the spine. Take those arms out, but give them a tiny, tiny bend. You want your wrists to be long, holding those weights, so don't flex them back. Lift and 1. Lift and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up here on 10 for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. The most hated part of all, rogue. You know where they're coming, rogue rows. All right, this is a plank, holding the weight, rowing it with the weight in your hand. And again, you don't have to row. You don't have to use weights. You can do whatever variation you need, and you can have your knees down. Another option, if you want to use weights, but you don't want to do the plank, you can do the bird dog crunch, okay? So let's come out. And here we are, getting it nice and long. 1, squeeze. 2, nice. 3, good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good. 10 more, 10 more, yes. 1, good. 2, perfect. 3, good job. 4, 5, keep that plank. 6, don't let that butt go up. 7, I can feel it, push past your heels. 8, good job. 9, perfect. And 20, both sides. You're amazing. Put those weights to the side. Reach your arms to the end of your mat. Lift up onto your fingertips. Then sit back. So your elbows are off the floor, your palms are off the floor. You're getting that nice stretch through your lats, all the way to your fingertips, all the way down to your hips. And lower your hands, come on down. Okay, one of the things that we're going to do right now is our favorite transition. What is that? It's the bridges. No weights. We're done with the weights. I'll do a couple variations on the bridges today, though. So I'll tell you the story later, but it took me 2 days to get home, and I left my phone in an Uber, so there's a lot of story here. Let's go on to the heels first. We're going to do 20 on the heels. I want you to walk your feet out just a little bit from under your knees. So we're going to get some calf, but I don't want you to squeeze the butt as much as I want you to elongate through the front of the body. So curl it up and down. Make sure you're doing vertebrae by vertebrae. 2, perfect. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, we're taking our time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Hold it up here, and now get on your toes and lower your toes and heels and lift down. So you're staying in the lift, just lifting and lower your heels. 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel that vibration through your whole body. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Flatten those feet, bring them in under your heels or under your knees just a little bit more. 10 more. You can feel the difference right here. 1, we feel it more in the front of the groin. 2, so you want 1 for pelvic floor. 3, this is your best one. 4, 5, so this week we have class on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think. Friday, I think. 6, I have to check the schedule. 7, I'm trying to load it up before 8. I leave for Brazil. 9, 10 more. 1, you feel the difference in the shift here than when we were doing it before? 2, I'd love for you to be in touch with your body. 3, and I think most of you are because I see you modify where you need to and you know what your modifications are. 5, 6, 7, 8, really feeling that length. 9, and 20. Now push those knees together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Lower down. I want you to stretch one leg out. Bring one leg in and just really squeeze it against your chest. Now release it, and we're going to circle it out. 1, 2, have the knee cross over the other leg. 3, 4, 5, feeling all that goody. 6, I just had a little click in my back. 7, so we know that this is really readjusting us. 8, 9, and 10, reverse it. 1, so we want to take advantage of everything that helps us realign. 4, 5, 6, 7, the other foot is flexed. 8, you can't see mine. 9, and 10. Now bring that leg up, put your hand behind it. Rotate the ankle in one direction and then the other. And then I want you to curl up and look between your thighs. Reach as high as you can on your ankle or leg, wherever you can. Even your hand behind your thigh would work. And you're going to bring it as close as you can to your chest. close as you can to your chest. That big in, exhale. Now lower your body. And now we're going to try to take it down 3 more. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Feel that big release happening. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And how about 30 seconds? I think so. So look at the ceiling. Watch your ceiling fan. Get your breathing. Don't hold your breath because you're holding a position. Feel your alignment. Are you even on the floor? Do you feel the top of your hips like even on the floor, planted right back there? That's really important. Then you're on the back of your head. You're not tilting your head back, so there isn't a push against that arch of your neck, that beautiful reverse curve, right? All right, put your hand on the outside. That 30 seconds went fast. And push down beside your waist. Do that for 20. Same thing, I want you to pay attention to the ceiling. And then right here, you're going to feel that behind your leg action. Feels so yummy. And you know you're getting that nice hip release. And you can feel even the ankle extending. Yeah. Okay, we're coming back to the top, bringing it down one more time for 20 seconds. Bring it down, hold. Good, you're breathing into it. Last 5 seconds. We are not done with this leg. We're taking it to tabletop, taking it out to an open thigh right here. Make sure the hip does not come off the floor on the other side. Feeling that opening, it's just cascading into oblivion. Leg keeps going down, 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 so really needed this. Then you're going to bring the other arm across, reach that hand out, and look toward it as you rotate over to that hip and dropping that knee on that side. Look toward it so you get lat and hip and all kinds of stretches here. And then bring it back, push that leg out to length. Put your legs beside each other, they aren't going to match. And then bring the other leg in. Just give it a nice squeeze. All right, we take it out. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going for 10, 7. Make sure you cross over the other leg. 8. Want a lot of opening. 9 and 10. Reverse. 1, 2. Let that hip come across. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Other foot is flexed. 8. You want a nice stable foundation. 9 and 10. Take the leg up. Put your hand behind it. Rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. Then you're going to walk yourself up and reach as high as you can. You're going to bring that leg down as much as you can. Of course, your flexibility will be different on every leg. On every leg as if there are more than 2. Lower down. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And we're holding it for 30 seconds. And we're breathing into it. And we're trying to get a little bit more movement. Nice. Good job. 20 more seconds. We love to feel our body just release. Great stretch yesterday. If you didn't grab it, it's online on YouTube. All right, put your hand on the outside. Forget what I called it. Unbending and lengthening, something like that. Nice. We are coming into the home stretch here. Take it back up. We're going to bring it down, down, down again for 20 seconds. Last 10. And then we take it to that tabletop and take it to the outside without letting anything lift on the other side. Nice flat work across that groin area and the lower transverse abdominals. And reaching that hand out, grabbing that leg. and take it across. I also have a quick stretch called zombie wake up. Do you ever have days like that where you like, I cannot move at all? I am a zombie. That was how I was feeling that day. All right, let's bring those legs into that flex in the center. Reach the arms overhead, and then you're going to curl yourself up to a nice reach to the ceiling. So if you need to put your hands under your thighs to do that, go ahead. So you're going to curl up to that reach. Reach, 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 reach. Come down to cactus. Move those arms back a little bit. Get your head over your tailbone. And then we're going to tuck under and come to our tabletop. We know our hands are on our shoulders. All right. Knees are under our hips. But inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. And last time. And curl up like a cat. Come back to center. I want to do some emphasis on the shoulders. Take one hand. This is my right hand. Put it to the left corner of your mat. Create the spider, right? The crab. Put it on your fingertips. Sit back into the other hip. So I'm sitting back into my right hip, and you can feel that shoulder stretch. Now, if that's too much for you, right? You should feel reach, but not stress. No stress. Now, lower the elbows to the floor, slide them in. Come back to that tabletop. Reach those fingertips over to the other side. Sit into that left hip. Yes. And again, monitor your body. Feel it in the lats too. Then collapse those elbows and bring it back in. And you know where we're going next. Downward facing dog. And push. Open your fingertips nice. Your hands into wide fingers. Jazz hands right there on the mat. All right, we're not pulling too much to the ceiling yet, but I really want you to feel the push with the hands. Now, I want you to follow that with kind of a lift through the legs, like the ceiling, like the glute can go all the way to the ceiling. So you're going to lift all the way up. Now, once you get that, I want you to push the chest toward the thighs. So everything is being particleized. Now, once you have the hands open, the glutes to the ceiling, the chest toward the thighs, I want you to push the heels toward the floor. Yeah, there is your downward facing dog stretch. Beautiful. Okay, one knee down, the other heel goes to the floor. Feeling it in the hamstring. Don't lose those arms. They can collapse. And then switch. It's easy to bend the elbows on these. All right. And then push both legs down. You're going to find those heels go down more. Make sure you're pushing that glute to the ceiling again. Okay, walk it in. I know, a little bit too much emphasis. Curl yourself up. Come on, vertebrae by vertebrae. But go nice and slow. We don't want to get dizzy. We've been upside down for a minute. We're going to roll our shoulders back some more. 8 times. 1, 2, 3. I know I'm way over. 4, 5, but I owe you 5 minutes. 6 because I'm already 7 and 8 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'd like to go with that head over to the side and up. Over again. And up. Arm behind the shoulder. Press on the muscle joint. Make sure your hand is behind your shoulder. When we put it in the middle of the back, we are opening the elbow, right? We don't want to do that. And we're pulling the shoulder over. You want alignment in this stretch. This is something I cannot get other people to understand. And then release it down. And then behind the shoulder, push on the muscle, not the joint. Not the middle of the back. Not pushing on the joint. And release it down. Back of the hands together. Thumbs pointing. Woo! Soften those knees. How about washing machine? I'm so happy to be with you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and down. How about that, everybody? Thank you for coming to Pilates with weights. I had fun. All right.
recording and say hi. We take a few minutes to say hi today because